school anthems now before we officially start our game. Is it jelly top? In your face. Is it jelly top? It has been quite a chilly morning here in Windhoek. It has, over the last hour or two, warmed up a little bit, but it's not the scorching Windhoek heat we're used to. So this might be some nice weather to play in for our teams.
I think Kaya already has a white shot. I'm zooming in close, going through the. I'm close up on the.
Next, we will come to high school.
The whole team.
Yes. Zoom out the whole team. It's like
Yeah, because I scroll and then I go out. That's the single team. Each team when single, I put it on the screen already. It's on now. The full team on now.
So the moment is here. Thank you. Thank you, family. Getting ready for the game.
guy already has a white shirt. I already have a white shirt for the team.
Sometimes the camera is difficult.
Yeah? Tired. Oh. They can go the green penalty. That is out. I did need the last one. To give you a point.
Hi guys, this is Lana Kalimbu. I'll be commentating the first naval game of the Inter-High. So it's been quite a tight Inter-High throughout the week. I think both Vintage Gymnasium and Vintage High have really gone above and beyond this Inter-High, as you've seen during the games. Unfortunately, Vintage Gymnasium did lose their hockey game, but their ace pushed through, and we'll see how it goes with the netball. You see the teams getting ready. I think they are a few nerves. A few of the players are trying to shake them off now. And we're going to see whose ball it is. And it's the blue ball. And the Blues take the lead.
Now,
Very well prepared for the game. And they score within the first few seconds.
okay.
It's a red ball. Can they catch up? And the Reds catch up. And it seems it's going to be a tight game. Both teams are putting their best foot forward. And it's a blue ball. Can they score another goal? Red very well defended over there. Very determined to win this game. Both teams, once again, like I said, putting their best foot forward.
Who's calling me?
Blue very well defended over there. So close. The Reds are giving their best, but the Kiddies are keeping them on their toes. Nice and slow. Careful consideration in the toss. Few slippery fingers over there. And the Whites are looking to put in another goal. Take an early lead. And the Kudos take a lead in only 2 seconds. And just as quickly, the Khamis catch up. The Kudos are very determined to win this game, doing everything they possibly can to get that ball for the lead. Unfortunate mistake over there. the Kudos take the lead. It's only 3 minutes and we already have so many goals scored. Quite an interesting game. Quickly catching up. Will it go through? And it goes through. Both teams are tied. Both once again very determined to win this game. The Kudos are keeping the Humans on their toes. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. Will this one go in? And there we have the Kudos leading by 2 points. Humans try to get the ball back. Trying to get their head back into the game. They might just be able to do it. The Kudos are giving them a tough time. Ball given back to the Kudos. Fortunately, the Kudos will have to try again. The blue team is definitely giving it all they have. Not missing a single ball. And it looks like this might be their 5th goal. And it is. Very well done to the Kudos. Dummies have a chance to get the ball back. Oop. This might be their only chance. And they score, closing that gap between them. But VIS is quick to widen that gap once more. Hummies also very determined to close that gap between the 2 teams. Oh, but the blue team is quick and they get the ball back and quickly get it on the other side of the court. Blue ball once again, getting it across the court very quickly. Oh, and the ball is out. It's a red throw in, and it's out again. Once again, our Kudos are not making it easy for the Hummies, but there we have Desiree got the ball back very quickly, and the Kudos get it back just as quickly. Our center, quick on her feet, defending very well. Tension slightly higher on the field. See, few players are getting a little frustrated, but both teams definitely putting in everything that they've got. And it's a blue ball. Oh, it's out. A throw in by the Kudos. It's out. Would have been a 6th goal. Throw in by the GK, Amy Roberts. And there we have our center. The Khmer is trying very hard to catch up.
Okay.
The Kudus are not making this easy. Definitely keeping the Khmer on their toes. And the goal scored by the goal attack Alicia. Center pass for the Khmer. The goal attack once again, attempting to shoot. Oh, and she misses it, fortunately. The Kudus take the opportunity to get the ball across the court as quickly as possible. The Kudus ensuring that that gap between them remains. Score is now 6-4. Goal attack going for another goal, and she scores. Only 9 minutes in, and we already have 13 goals altogether. The Reds once again trying to catch up, doing very well, doing their very best. The goal attack, unfortunately misses the goal. So close.
Yeah.
And she scores. It's a blue ball. And the Kudus once again making sure to keep the Khmers on their toes. Fortunately, they lose the ball. Will she score? And it's in! The gap between the two teams getting ever wider. But the Reds are not giving up, attempting to get that ball back and across the court.
Okay.
The blue ball. And there we have the wing defense, throws it across the court. And they score once again. Score is nearly double now. But the Khmers are not giving up. Here they are, giving it their very best. They have a chance to close that gap, and they score. Khmers once again trying to close that gap, but the Kudus are quick and they get that ball back very quickly. Fortunately, they lose the ball. They're so close. The red. Yeah. I think it's quite a close game. I think the Kudus are really keeping the Khmers on their feet, doing their very best to make sure that they keep the gap between the scores very wide. But the Khmers aren't giving up. You can see they're really pushing through. and trying to make sure that they don't fall too far behind. Yeah. So still a lot more time before things can change. Will it go in? And it goes in. Coming slowly but surely catching up. But the Kudu's making sure oop, missed it. And the ball is out. For the first quarter, it's a very action-packed game. You can see tensions are high, both teams working very, very hard. But only time will tell who will win this game. And there go the Khmer. Will it go in? And it's in. Once again, Khmer slowly but surely catching up. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams look quite tired out, but definitely ready to keep pushing. It's been quite an interesting inter-high this year. Like I said, both schools have been working very hard in all the various sports, and we look forward to seeing the end result of this day.
Thank you so much for joining me for the under-19 games, or the first quarter of the under-19 game between Windhoek High School and Windhoek Gymnasium. We will be right back after the short break.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
of the second quarter. Both teams look ready once again to put their best foot forward.
Is your camera getting off?
Everyone getting into place. We'll be starting off with a blue center pass. Seems there's been a misunderstanding on the court. Okay. And the wing defense from the Kudus has it. And the ball was out. Once again, unfortunately, it goes out. But the Reds have a chance to catch up in this quarter. Or possibly the Blues could take a lead. There we have the Khmer, have the ball on the other side of the court. Could possibly be a goal. Okay. There we have our Reds giving it their best, trying to catch up in this quarter, make up for what happened in the last one. They lose the ball, unfortunately. But they get it back. So close to an equalizer. Kudos have the ball, get it back, working very, very hard. Ooh, and the Khamis are quick to grab it back. Our center just nearly misses the ball. Windhoek High working hard to widen that gap once again. Whoa. And she scores. Windhoek High is clearly very determined to win this game, giving everything that they have. And the ball goes out. They score again, only a few minutes into the second quarter, and they've already scored 2 goals. Windhoek Gymnasium trying to catch up, and they lose the ball. Goal shooter going for the goal, and she just nearly misses. Windhoek High quick to get that ball back and make sure that they get it across the court. There we have Windhoek High ready to score once again. And that is their 14th goal. The Kudos did not come to play today, clearly. Few of our players look quite frustrated on the court. Windhoek High keeping their cool. Will it be a 15? Then it is. Windhoek High giving the Khamis a run for their money. Khamis trying to catch up. Small mishap there. They score and it goes in. Clearly saying the message that they will not be shaken off that easily. Windhoek High throws the ball out. They get it back. And they score their 16th. Wow, what a great game. Windhoek High keeping their cool and definitely showing them whose turf that they're on. So Khamis just nearly missing a chance to score. Oh, sorry. Will it go in? Oh. And she throws it to a goal shooter. And she scores! Windhoek High hits the ball. Goal attack. Ready to shoot. And it's in. 17th goal of the game. Windhoek High is on fire this game. Windhoek Gymnasium once again proving that they will not be shaken off. And wing attack. Goal shooter. And she scores. Windhoek High gets it across the court once again very quickly. Very swift, quick passes, and they score their 18th goal. Amazing match. Windhoek Gymnasium once again trying to get the ball back. Trying to get it to their side of the court and score. Goal shooter gets the ball, unfortunately. And misses it so close. And she scores! Windhoek Gymnasium's 14th goal of the match. But the Blues are quick to catch up, clearly demonstrating whose turf this is. Very swift, quick passes from the Blues, well calculated. And it's in. The Blues are definitely on fire today. They came well prepared for this game. You can see it in the way they're playing. Very well skilled players doing everything they absolutely can. Hermes get the ball. Goal shooter attempting to score, and she scores. Still ample amount of time for the story on the court to change, but Windhoek High is making sure that they stay in the lead. Bit of a collision over there. The Khamiis get the ball back. Goalkeeper Mbishita gets it. And it's in! Windhoek Gymnasium closing that gap between the two teams.
This is definitely some fantastic netball action we are seeing here today.
An intense game indeed. Once again, the quick shift passes between Windhoek High definitely giving them an advantage over here. And she just nearly misses the ball. Goal shooter, unfortunately, slips and falls over there. Windhoek High gets the ball back, and They lose it. That brings us to the end of the second quarter. Oh, it seems not. A bit of a misunderstanding on the court. Substitution for Vintage Gymnasium. The ball is back on the court. Swift passes between Windhoek High, giving them a really huge advantage. But Windhoek Gymnasium gets the ball back, ensures that they get it across the court. Slightly falling behind, but still persevering and pushing through. Windhoek High tries to get the ball back, but Windhoek Gymnasium perseveres and they score. Center. Pass it to the goal shooter. Goal attack ready to score. And she misses. She gets a rebound. Misses again, unfortunately. Third time's a charm. Can she get it in? And she does. Windhoek Gymnasium slowly but surely catching up. The Reds trying their very best. Goal attack once again, attempting to shoot, and she misses, gets the rebound, tries again, and she scores! They're trying to even this score, definitely giving it every single thing that they have. Goal shooter attempts to score, and it's in! Score is now even. Seems both teams want this just as much. Windhoek Gymnasium trying to get the upper hand here. Goal shooter gets it and she misses it, unfortunately. And they score. Windhoek Gymnasium taking a lead. Like I said, only time will tell who will be winning this game. Windhoek High, quick to get that ball back, trying to ensure that they do not fall behind. And they score. Once again, evening out the score. Both teams playing just as hard to make sure that they're determined. And Vic Gymnasium substitutes in their center. Ooh. Bit of a collision there. Windhoek High wanting to take back their lead. Goal shooter scores. And Windhoek High is in the lead once again. But the Hummies are ready to equalize it again. And that brings us to the end of this quarter. Clearly, as we've seen, both teams are working just as hard to ensure that they do not fall behind. Windhoek Gymnasium is now closer than they were in the first quarter. Quite an intense game and quite an intense entire.
We are looking at some replays of the match that is still ongoing between Windhoek High School and Windhoek Gymnasium. We have definitely seen some fantastic netball thus far. I think these teams have shown us why they are their school's pride and joy thus far. And I think the Inter-High has once again shown why it is an annual event and why these schools keep coming back to it. There is spirit like you wouldn't believe. I think this is an absolutely fantastic time for anybody who attends, whether they are students of the schools or not. We have definitely seen a strong play from the Black Diamonds. They ended in the top of the league at the end of the Namibia School Sport Union league at the end of last year. Here we have Windhoek Gymnasium and Windhoek High School readying to take to the court. Windhoek Gymnasium getting a last pep talk, last couple of words in before we continue with our gameplay. Here's our halftime score. Windhoek High School in the lead with 22 to 21 for Windhoek Gymnasium's under 19A Black Diamonds. And there we have gameplay commencing. This is Windhoek High School attempting for a goal there. Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball. Windhoek High School takes it right back. This is absolutely boiling right now on the court. Windhoek High School center, Michaela Shirley, sent the ball on there. And that is Windhoek High School goal shooter scoring for Windhoek High School. Currently they have 2 goals up on their opponents, Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium sends the ball forward by very small margins at this point. The defense is really, really tough on these girls right now. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School giving the ball over to their opponents at Windhoek Gymnasium. Gymnasium sending the ball on. Long stride there for Gymnasium. Doesn't really work out. Ball out of bounds there. That is Gymnasium in possession of the ball, sending it on. Miracle, we didn't have a stepping issue there. Gymnasium looking for an opportunity, and they are struggling to keep finding opportunities along the sideline there. And that is Gymnasium hoping for another goal, which they have got. Gymnasium currently tied with their opponents, Windhoek High School, at 23 each. That is Gymnasium really struggling to find an opportunity, but they are now right under their goal post. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Currently they are in the lead at 24-23 against Windhoek High School. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. Currently we are back again, tied at 24 each. And that is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball. Got the crowd very excited with their taking possession. Windhoek Gymnasium now in possession of the ball, sending it back. Very few opportunities for these girls here. They need to close up their shots a little bit. We have a little bit of an ouchie on the court there. That is a very long shot for Windhoek High School there. Beautiful play from Windhoek High School. And that is another goal for Windhoek High School, are currently in the lead at 25-24 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek High School in possession of the ball. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, currently leading at 26-24 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium giving a long shot forward. Our umpire has intervened there. Gymnasium tries for another goal, and they have got it. Currently they only need one more goal to make it up to their opponents. That is Windhoek High School sending the ball forward. Ball out of bounds over the back line there. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession, sends it forward. That is Windhoek Gymnasium still sending it forward. Windhoek High School takes possession, looking for an opportunity which they have found. Windhoek Gymnasium is able to intercept, but that is a ball out of bounds. Windhoek High School takes possession from the sideline. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, sending it forward. Windhoek Gymnasium now in possession of the ball. They give it a long shot forward. Windhoek Gymnasium struggling to make it past the defense there. Windhoek High School struggling to find the opportunity there. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. Currently they are leading at 27-26 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek High School commences player from the center there with their center Michaela Shirley. Windhoek High School still in possession of the ball, trying to make it into their goal territory now. And that is another goal for Windhoek Gymnasium, currently leading 28-26 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, sending it forward there. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, who are currently leading at 30-26 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball, looking for an opportunity to get into their goal territory. Windhoek Gymnasium under their goal post, aiming for a goal, which they unfortunately missed. That is a ball out of bounds. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, currently leading at 31-26 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Couple minutes left in this quarter now. That is Windhoek High School fighting very hard to get another goal. They cannot seem to get this right. Long shot there for them, but it works out very, very well as they have another goal. Windhoek High School currently leading at 32-26 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium aiming for a goal, which they have got. That is Windhoek High School aiming for another goal, which they miss. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, who are currently leading at 33-27 against the Black Diamonds. That is Windhoek High School passing the ball along. That is a ball out of bounds over the back line. Windhoek Gymnasium to take possession from the back line there, their opponent's back line. Opportunities seem to be scarce on that court right now. Windhoek Gymnasium really calculating and premeditating every single step they make, which is, I think, a difference from what we've seen from these girls so far today, from the Windhoek Gymnasium girls in general. Windhoek High School takes possession from their opponent's back line. Gymnasium sending the ball forward. Windhoek High School able to intercept there, sending it back. Our umpire has intervened. And that is another goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School passing the ball along. Windhoek High School now in their goal territory, struggling to make it close enough, but they are what they think is close enough, and that is close enough. They have got a goal. Windhoek High School currently leading at 34-28 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium hoping for a goal, which does not materialize. Windhoek High School now in possession of the ball, sending it forward. And that is unfortunately not a goal. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession of the ball there. Long stride forward for Windhoek Gymnasium. Gymnasium really going back to their roots, back to the basics there. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School sending the ball on. Long stride there for Windhoek High School. That is a ball out of bounds over the back line. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession, but this is the end of this quarter. Thank you so much for joining us on NTV and the various Namibia Media Holdings platforms. We will be right back with the final quarter after this ad break.
Let's find out why Andalex is SA's #1 brand for sore throat and mouth.
When I have a painful sore throat, I use Andalex Sea Spray. I use it regularly for painful conditions of the mouth and throat caused by viral and bacterial infections.
I use Andalex C antibacterial mouthwash every second day. It protects my mouth against infections caused by viruses and bacteria, as well as gum disease.
For a sore mouth and throat,
just Andalex it.
Volgende keer uit die hart van Windhoek. Hy is waarskynlik Namibië se bekendste Afrikaanse kletsrymer, mediaman, filmmaker, skrywer, sosiale kommentator, grapjas en baie meer.
Taking care of children can be one of the busiest jobs in the world. That's why CrècheGuard is here to give you a little help along the way. Start the day with CrècheGuard's immune syrup to help build a strong immune system. CrècheGuard also offers other tasty supplements, such as omega-3 chews to support brain development. And for healthy little tummies, look for CrècheGuard's range of probiotics that come in drops, sprays, and delicious choc bars. Trust in CrècheGuard every day for healthy little.
And here we have a very eager young supporter of the Black Diamonds. Currently, she doesn't look too excited, but maybe that's because they're behind, but they still have a whole quarter. Don't lose hope. That is Windhoek High School taking possession of the ball. They're commencing our final quarter. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. Currently, Windhoek High School are leading at 35-29. Those girls are starting to look tired. We have an umpire chatting there to a Windhoek Gymnasium player. There we have our players back on the court. Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, emulating to some extent Windhoek Gymnasium's play tactic up to now. And that is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball there. Windhoek Gymnasium struggling to make it past the defense. Ball out of bounds over the back line. And that was an attempted goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Unfortunately, they did not make it. That is Windhoek Gymnasium sending it back. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. And that is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, sending it back now, aiming up at their goal post. And that is unfortunately not a goal for Windhoek High School. Can they save it? Yes, the ball is still in possession of Windhoek High School. Our umpire has called for a timeout. Quickly just chasing some of the people away. Not away, but just a little, you know, got to give people some breathing space, especially umpires. Umpires have a really tough job. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. Windhoek Gymnasium commencing gameplay there. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, sending it forward. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball, sending it forward there. Windhoek Gymnasium aiming for a goal, which they unfortunately miss. That is Windhoek High School trying very vehemently to defend against that attempted goal. Our umpire has intervened there. And that is Windhoek Gymnasium unable to secure that goal. Windhoek Gymnasium sending the ball back in from the back line there. Our umpire has intervened. Windhoek Gymnasium still in possession of the ball, struggling to find an opportunity. Windhoek Gymnasium looking up at their goal post, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Currently, Windhoek High School in the lead at 36-32. Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, but they unfortunately fumble that one. That's a ball out of bounds over the sideline. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Very few opportunities for the Gymnasium ladies there. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek High School in possession there, sending the ball back. Windhoek Gymnasium manages to take possession. Our umpire intervenes there. That is a Windhoek High School ball, sending it back on. Windhoek High School aiming for a goal, which they have got. Windhoek High School still in the lead at 37-34. That is Windhoek Gymnasium commencing gameplay there. Windhoek Gymnasium in their goal territory now, really just struggling to make it past the defense. And that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Windhoek High School commencing gameplay. Windhoek High School really struggling to find an opportunity there. Windhoek High School under their goal post. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, who are currently in the lead at 38-35 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball when the umpire calls. Gymnasium still in possession of the ball. Gymnasium now under their goal post. They take their step and they've got their goal. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball, struggling to find the opportunity there. Windhoek Gymnasium trying very hard to get their hands on that ball, but they cannot. They can now. Our umpire has called us back. That is Windhoek High School aiming for a goal, which they've got. Windhoek High School currently in the lead at 39-36 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School sending the ball on. Windhoek High School playing a little bit of a more rapid game at this point. Windhoek Gymnasium able to intercept, but our umpire calls us back. That is a Windhoek Gymnasium ball moving steadily across the court. Windhoek Gymnasium playing it back a little bit. There really is such a strong defense there. Windhoek Gymnasium under their goalpost, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball under their goalpost, and that is a goal for Windhoek High School, who are currently in the lead 40-36 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium, right under their goalpost now, and that is a goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Just under 5 minutes left in this match. That is Windhoek High School in possession of the ball when the umpire calls us back. Windhoek High School now right under their goalpost. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School, who are currently in the lead 41-38 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium sending the ball forward or backwards, struggling to find the opportunities there. Very, very strong defense there from the Windhoek High School girls. Bit of a long shot there for Windhoek Gymnasium, and they overestimated just so slightly. Windhoek Gymnasium tries again, and they have got a goal. Couple minutes left on the clock there. That is Windhoek High School struggling to find an opportunity into their goal territory. Windhoek High School aiming up at their goal post, and that is another goal for Windhoek High School, who are in the lead at 42-39 against Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball, struggling to make it into their goal territory, and that is another goal. Easy, effortless, seamless for Windhoek Gymnasium. That is Windhoek Gymnasium taking possession of the ball, sending it forward now. And that is a ball out of bounds over the black line. That is Windhoek Gymnasium under their goal post, and that is a goal for the Black Diamonds. That is Windhoek Gymnasium sending the ball back. And that is another goal for Windhoek Gymnasium. Currently, these teams are tied at 42 each with roughly a minute, just over a minute left on the clock. That is Windhoek High School taking possession. This is an absolute nail-biter. Our umpire has called there. Windhoek High School still in possession, looking to get into their goal territory now. The Black Diamonds will not be made zirconia of today. And that is a missed goal for Windhoek High School. The Black Diamonds trying to gain possession. Windhoek High School still in possession. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. Currently, they are back in the lead at 43-42 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Less than a minute left on the clock there. Windhoek Gymnasium in possession of the ball there under their goal post. A little bit long, but that is a goal for them. We are back at 43 each. Couple seconds left. Windhoek High School takes possession there. Our umpire intervenes. Windhoek High School in possession. And that is a missed goal for Windhoek High School. Windhoek Gymnasium takes possession. Looking for opportunities there. They are quite scarce. Windhoek Gymnasium in possession there, right under their goal post. They aim for a goal, and they have got it. Windhoek Gymnasium Black Diamonds currently in the lead at 44-43 against Windhoek High School. Gymnasium commences playoff from the center there. And that is a ball out of bounds over the back line. Our umpire has intervened there. Windhoek High School now under their goal post. And that is a goal for Windhoek High School. We are back to a tie at 44 each. And that is Windhoek High School once again going for a goal. They are back in the lead at 45-44 against Windhoek Gymnasium. Gymnasium playing off from the center there. Long shot for Gymnasium, works out well. Gymnasium now in their goal territory. Bit of a long goal to have to make, but they make it anyways. We are back at a tie at 45 each. Our umpire has intervened there. We're having a chat with Gymnasium's wing defense, Amy Roberts. There we have Windhoek High School in possession of the ball. Windhoek High School aiming for a goal, which they have got. Windhoek High School back in the lead at 46-45 against Windhoek Gymnasium. And that is the end of this game. Windhoek High School takes this one home. Congratulations, Windhoek High School girls. Black Diamonds, you fought and you fought hard. You are certainly still deserving of the term Black Diamonds. You are absolutely stellar. We have had some fantastic spirit next to these netball courts today, and I think during this game we had some of the best spirit we have had all day. It has been a fantastic inter-high thus far. It is not over. There is still rugby action. There's still so much going on, but it was absolutely fantastic and such an honor to join you here at the 2023 inter-high, the sixth of its kind. Absolutely wonderful seeing these teams celebrate. Normally you would have seen the teams sort of celebrate one another, celebrate with one another, but I think the Windhoek High School spectators were just so excited to see their teams. Here we see the scoreboard being brought closer for a nice team photo. Some school spirit there. There we have Kudu joining in for the team spirit activities as well. let's go look at the winning goal that secured this win for Windhoek High School. That was absolutely, I wish I could have relayed the absolute electricity on this netball court to you. That is such a beautiful goal. Windhoek Gymnasium trying so hard to get that one back. We are back in real time, back on the court with the school spirit. And here we have the full-time score. Windhoek High School under 19 A team keeps this one at home with 46-45 against Windhoek Gymnasium's under 19 A Black Diamonds. I think this was certainly a game to have beholded. And here we see the crowd starting to scatter. Once the crowd starts to clear, we will have a quick chat with our team captains. Give you the lowdown on what happened on the court today. There we have some selfies being taken with Kudu. I must admit, if my school had a mascot, I probably would have had a gallery full of photos with the mascot. And in a recap of today's games, we have Windhoek Gymnasium's under 15 A team taking it home against the Windhoek High School under 15 A team. Windhoek High School under 17 A taking it home against Windhoek Gymnasium's under 17 A. Windhoek Gymnasium taking home their game in the under 14 division against Windhoek High School, and then Windhoek Gymnasium also taking home the under 17 A game against the Windhoek High School under 19 B team.
Ons is hier by die finale game tussen Windhoek Gymnasium en WHS by natuurlik by die eerste. Hulle is die eerste spanspelers van hulle verskeie skole. Ons praat hier met Mia en met Michaela. Hoe voel julle? Dit was 'n baie rowwe game, was baie lekker. Hoe voel jy?
Baie moeg op hierdie oomblik, maar dit was regtig baie lekker. Ons moes definitief geveg het en gefight, hulle is net so great span, maar ons het gesê ons gaan die laaste jaar maak tel.
Ja, definitief, dit was kop aan kop en julle het dit baie awesome gedoen. Hoe voel jy oor die game?
Ek is baie trots op my span. Ek dink hulle het hard geveg in die derde kwart en dit was regtig, dit was goeie netbal, dit was mooi netbal. Ons gee nie om te verloor as ons teen so 'n span kan verloor in so 'n game nie.
Ja, nee, definitief, dit was regtig baie mooi, baie pragtige netbal. Enige laaste woorde?
Ek wil net baie geluk sê aan WHS. Hulle verdien dit, hulle het hard gewerk. Hulle host die interhoor, so baie geluk, julle verdien dit en ons sal julle definitief iewers anders weer op die baan kry.
Okay, Michaela, laaste woord.
Ek wil net vir julle sê julle het net so goed gespeel en baie dankie. Dit is regtig altyd 'n eer om teen julle te speel en so lekker.
Daar het julle dit bring ons aan die einde van die netbalspan. Okay, nie die netbalspan nie, die netbal game, maar ons gaan nog 'n bietjie verder by julle hoor wie julle dink gaan wen by die rugby vanaand.
Ek dink is net reg dat ek sê Gym. Ek skryf vir ons Lions en ek weet hulle sal dit kan deurtrek.
Wat sê jy, Michaela?
Ek dink weer definitief ons Kudu bulle, maar ons sal moet kyk. Ja, maar sterkte vir hulle wat vanaand gaan speel, ja.
Okay, maar ons is nog okay. Ons is eintlik baie klaar. Baie dankie aan julle twee. Baie dankie vir die lekker netbal wat julle gespeel het. Okay, so dit bring ons aan die einde van die hele game wat dan plaasgevind het teen die eerste spanne, die onder 19. Hulle was fantasties en ek hoop julle het die game saam met ons gevolg. So ons sien julle by die rugby hierna. Baie dankie.
Absolutely fantastic to see that little hug from our team captains, that exchange of school spirit. It has been fantastic to have you in our company here at the 6th annual Inter-High, specifically at the netball division. There's still a lot going on. There's still a lot of rugby. There's still a lot of action, a lot of fun for you to enjoy. So stick around on NTV and the Namibia Media Holdings platforms, because we will be bringing you all of that action. We see that this crowd still has not dissipated. This crowd is still not ready to go home. As we see Kudu hanging out with his schoolmates, classmates. I don't know who has a Kudu in their class, but it's absolutely great to see how much spirit these guys have. And I think we really saw some amazing, amazing netball. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned to NTV and the Namibia Media Holdings platforms for the rest of the action from the 6th annual Inter-High.